It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Number 31 makes his big league debut right after this. Jordan Balazovic is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Cesar Hernandez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Ramirez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
High and deep down the left field line, and that's going to land foul. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Next for the Tigers, Freddie Galvis. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. That misses. 2-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Galvis is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And he misses with it, 1-1. Galvis at third, Haniger at second, Cabrera at first with no outs. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Still 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Reyes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
The first baseman,
standing in, Derek Dietrich. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Oh, and he misses it. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate, and he's safe. So a situation as the bases loaded, 2 men out. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam. It's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions.
I think it is, though, Matt. And you got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
Milojevic is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Milojevic has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
And there's out number 2.
That is good.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. This is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 to him now. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So striding in, Roberto Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. settling in now, Victor Reyes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Santana in foul ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Harold Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And there's ball one. The 1-1.
Outside, that's the ball. That's outside.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Full count still.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Dominguez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Ready now, Mike Freeman, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Castro is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Daniel Norris enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cameron Maybin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ballgame.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The batter, number 7.
Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Franmil Reyes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit weekly back to the mound. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They trail this one. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. A base hit in his first trip.
For the Tigers, the designated hitter.
And the pitch.
Haniger.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Perez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Haniger is retired, and there's one away.
Number 24.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball well outside. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And for the second time in 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franmil Reyes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Now that, looking at this, you know.
So here's Tyler Naquin as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
So now Carlos Santana, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Santana tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Luplow. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Hit hard to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Now the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor Reyes.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. Popped up, Santana in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now.
The right fielder, number 30.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score.
John Higgins.
Stepping in now, Jason Dominguez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A 1 pitch on its way. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more on that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will... Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now it's 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score holds, it's 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger.
The designated hitter, Mitch.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. One out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Miguel Cabrera becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Popped him up. Perez is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Things not looking very good.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Dominguez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 0-1 the count. In the dirt, and now let's see. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. 1-1. Is a breaking ball that messed with the timing for a strike.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2-2 the count. The pitch.
I got 3-2.
Carlos Santana would be next. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They still trail it here 3-1. Hunter Wood enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now in the box, Derek Dietrich. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul. Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Sandy Leon. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball swung on and missed. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Victor Reyes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that was a pretty good fastball. Some low fire at the knees. But in this day and age of launch angle, this guy was able to go down and get it and hit it a mile.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reyes is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jason Dominguez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And boy, the Tigers really have it going, as that's good for extra bases as well. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fielded by Galvis, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. A couple of walks for him thus far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. So stepping in, Roberto Perez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. Galvis on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning. Adam Plutko will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 45.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Hernandez ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard ground ball to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
To the plate now, Derek Dietrich. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Henniger rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic in the play.
So coming to the plate, Victor Reyes. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting.
At the plate, Harold Castro. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Perez is there to make the catch. Stepping in, Mike Freeman. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Mike Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Freeman is retired to kick off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cameron Maybin stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Heading out towards shallow right. Schoop onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Into the box now, Jason Dominguez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. Action going on. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Ready once again, Freddie Galvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The third baseman.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
21.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The relay, and they get the double play at third. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading off for the Indians.
First offering on its way. Jose Ramirez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a liner. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those.
The center fielder, Tyler.
Rony Garcia will come on out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Tigers, Number 51, Rody Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. None out, runners at first and second. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The first baseman.
From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
The left fielder, number 8, Jordan.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Tigers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-2, the final total today. The Tigers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Daniel Norris claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For the victorious Tigers, 6 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. We remind you to please